In this video I'm going to show you how I made this flat pack folding sofa from a single sheet of plywood. I started with a sheet of 18mm thick plywood. This whole sofa is made from less than one sheet of plywood and can be made with just a circular saw and a drill. I wanted the seat area to fold up and sit flush with the back of the sofa, so I lined up the top edges and measured up to fit the first hinge. This is a long piano hinge which will help evenly spread the load. I marked up all the edges and the holes of the hinge and added a little bit of double-sided tape to hold it in place. Here I'm using a self-centering drill bit. I saw Dave from Make Something use this on a project once, and it makes fitting hinges so much easier. It makes sure that all the holes are drilled dead center on the hinge. There is a lot of drilling and screwing in this build. To test I had it all lined up right, I put a single screw at each end of the hinge, and once I was happy I went back and did the full length both sides. I did some research online and found that a 15-degree incline was good for a sofa, so I leaned it back until I had something like that, or just what felt right. I then took a scrap piece of wood and then traced this shape onto it. I cut out this template and did a quick test fit. Once I was happy, I transferred this onto the remaining sheet of ply and cut it out with the circular saw and a handsaw. Placing this on the underside of the seat, I marked it up and again drilled and screwed the hinges into place. I now had the main folding part of the sofa done. Using the circular saw, I trimmed off a long thin piece of plywood to use as some support bracing. I cut these down to size using the miter saw. There are 3 pieces for the underside of the seat, one long piece for the middle and one at either side of the legs. Then there are a few more at the bottom to help guide the legs into place. I glued and screwed these all into place. Next I had to cut 2 triangles to help support the back of the sofa from leaning back too far. I used the same method as before, traced the shape onto some scrap wood and transferred this to the ply. To finish the sofa, I did 2 coats of a polyurethane matte finish and gave a light sanding at 320 grit. This gives a really strong and protective coat. When moving the sofa around, the seat had a tendency to flap open, so I decided to make a few straps out of leather. I dyed the leather dark brown and fitted some snaps. Using some 5-minute epoxy, I glued the other end straight onto the sofa itself. I'm really happy with how this project turned out. I love the way it looks and it's actually really comfortable. I will be making some cushions for this in a few weeks, so make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss that. You can download a free cut list from my website. For a list of items and materials used, check out the written guide. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe.